I know you can read the title. It's true. I did not like the manga known as Demon Slayer. I know it's not that wild an opinion to have, because anything with millions of fans is bound to have a few haters, but I'm still really sorry for feeling this way. Whether you feel like calling it a Bleach copy, or a Blue Exorcist copy, or my personal favorite, a Twin Star Exorcist copy, it's undeniable that the concept has already been shown to work because it's been done before. As a result, the plot of My Little Demon Sister Can't Possibly Be This Cute was never really anything to write home about, and honestly, the characters are pretty hit or miss for me. By the way, I should probably clarify that I am only talking about the manga here. While I have a couple gripes about the anime, most of them stem from the source material rather than a faulty animation. Ufotable, the studio behind the Demon Slayer anime, did a phenomenal job at adapting what I thought were flawed chapters, so I will be using the pretty pictures when applicable. That's because the manga has an odd looking art style, and sometimes even revolting looking panels. Contrary to my own opinions, however, many fans have the gall to call this one of the best manga of all time. According to my anime list, Demon Slayer is apparently better than both JoJo Part 5 and Part 6, which just makes me a little butthurt. In retrospect, this detail probably just means that I dislike the fans rather than the manga itself, but I still like complaining, so I thought I should mention it. And if you want an actual synopsis of the plot, boy with good nose, family dead, except sister who man-eating demon now. Kill OG demon because we like humans more than cannibals, and killing him make other evil peoples go bye-bye. To start, I find it hard to argue against the unnecessary shafting of both Rengoku and Obanai. I implore you to think about what these two supposedly super powerful people actually accomplished within the confines of the series. Mr. Flame and Snake Hashira were both first introduced right after the Spider Mountain arc, which demonstrated Giyu and Shinobu's skills when they absolutely destroyed Rui's family with absolute ease, which is also a sentence I thought I would not say ever. We as readers are thus primed to believe that the Hashira, who can wipe a lower Kizuki without any difficulty, are therefore about on par with the upper numbers. Just keep this in mind when I talk about this next part. Rengoku fought in one singular arc throughout the entire series, Infinity Train. However, the first time we actually witness his power is during an imaginary dream sequence. Other than two demons that do not exist, he does a lot of off-page fighting against tentacles and then duels the upper third guy. That's it. The Mugen Train arc was literally 15 chapters with about a third of it being characters sleeping. Even in the film, the action starts about 40 minutes into it. Rengoku was never given a time to shine because his entire existence was limited to less than half a year's worth of chapters. How are we as fans supposed to attach ourselves to someone who we knew for a single evening? And how did some fans actually become so attached to a character who died just as fast as they were introduced? On that topic, Rengoku's win-loss ratio is the worst in the entire series. He literally did not do a single point of damage to the lower one demon, which means that his KDA is 0-1-0. Even though he gave his life to protect the train goers, why should we, as readers, care about mob background characters? I guess he also totally bodied that ill human girl, so if you want to count that, that's fine. However, at the end of the day, none of Rengoku's battles ended in his victory. Contradicting his lack of battle results, Rengoku's emotional impact on the main characters and the rest of the Hashira is still undeniable. His heart-to-heart really made me respect him as a mentor character, and his hope for the future is awe-inspiring. However, by the end of the arc, I was not terribly saddened by Rengoku's death, but was rather more worried about how they would ever kill the upper demons if Upper 3 himself was so invincible. Rengoku is implied to be one of the stronger Hashira, yet he still could not match the might of an Akuza who was holding back. I'm not saying I wanted Rengoku to live. That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
Right
I
now,
just
you're
wanted him
useless to me.
to actually do more before he kicked the bucket. Now, admittedly, many of Rengoku's problems are resolved in the movie. He would undoubtedly still be asleep if not for Nezuko, but whatever, I guess. Unfortunately, Mugen Train was still overall one of the weakest arcs within the series, and Kyojiro's legacy is therefore also a weak one. Yet the same cannot technically be said for Obadai. After all, in the manga, his first battle is in the Infinity Castle, which, compared to the locomotive, was overall fine as an arc. But Obadai's lack of accomplishments and weak impact on the overall plot was still a commonality between himself and the Flame Hashira. Hey guys, remember when Obadai and Mitsuru literally got bodied by an upper fourth? This random mushroom head really stalled 2 Hashiras for an entire goddamn arc. Those 2 were not even the ones to kill her in the end. It was literally the Tamayo simp who distracted her before Michael Jackson killed her himself. Just why didn't these 2 Hashiras fucking run? What a waste of time. Obadai's only other fight was against Muzan Kibutsuchi himself, aka the final battle, aka literally everyone was
Useless.
Other than Tamayo, who at this point has already perished, and Tanjiro, who is the protagonist of a Shonen Jump series. No one else could really challenge the incoming typhoon known as Muzan Kibutsuchi, and all anyone could really hope to do was defend since Muzan regenerated any damage taken anyways. As a result, Obadai's overall uselessness in combat throughout the entire series just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Imagine if another series were to attempt this. Imagine in Full Metal Alchemist, Olivier Armstrong's first battle is against Father, and all she can do is run away and defend, barely clinging on to her life. How would we, as the reader, see her other than weak? It's such a shame, since Obadai's relationship with Kanroji was honestly pretty cute, and I liked his backstory with the Snake Demon Lady. Demon Slayer had great characters with their own funny quirks, but not enough time to actually develop them. 200 chapters was simply not enough for a long-running shonen series to give its characters the proper arcs and development that they deserve. And because of this, the pacing just always felt a little bit off. Remember when Marechi blood was important for the drum arc and then never mentioned ever again? Sorry, my mistake. Remember when it was revealed that the Wind Hashira, the motherfucking psycho who looks like he cuts children for fun, had blood that intoxicated demons and made them lose focus because they wanted his blood so badly? Remember how out of the 2 demons, count 2 demons, Sanemi uses his ability on throughout the entire series, it literally fails to entice either of them. It's just like, why even bother to write in this special blood type at all? It was so inconsequential. As for a solution for this, I think that there should have been another arc between the Red Light District arc and the Sword Village arc that showed off the abilities of some of the other Hashira. This way, Obadai would also be given a time to shine, while Sanemi can properly demonstrate just how strong of a Hashira he is because of his unique characteristics. Just while we're on the topic of Sanemi for a second, I think Sanemi became a Hashira after he and his buddy friend killed a lower one by themselves. Correct? Yeah. So why weren't Tanjiro and Inosuke instantly promoted after Enmu? Considering their accomplishments, how were they not worthy of becoming Hashiras, especially when they were literally 3 spots open by that point? Mr. Sound Hashira even wanted this to happen with Tanjiro, but it just never went through, I guess. I'm like genuinely curious why this is the case. Okay, so I apparently have enough voiceover for a video twice the length of this one, so I am choosing to make 2 just so that I can release something faster. So come back next part when I completely trash on everyone's favorite Thunder Boy, who utilizes a lightning motif because Thunder itself has no aesthetic. Why would you make this decision? God damn it.